Oh yeah, doesn't this look good? Well, I found a way to make a tasty pho at home with a shortcut method because the traditional pho takes a good little while to make. And here are the ingredients I use: red onion, green onion, garlic, jalapeno, lime, ginger, bone broth, fish sauce, soy sauce, rice noodles, mushrooms, and cilantro. Yep, and this is all you'll need other than some chicken and shrimp or whatever meat you want to throw into your pot. So I use chicken, and I started out by pan searing these chicken thighs. I like chicken thighs because they're tender, tasty, and juicy. And then moved on to setting up my vegetables to be toasted. And so here I'm doing some ginger, mushroom, and green onions. I'm gonna actually stick them into the air fryer for 10 minutes on 400 just to toast them, and they need to get good and toasted and charred. And then I'm gonna cook my shrimp and let them pan sear to get ready to go into the mix after I do that. So I'm pouring in my bone broth here, and you're gonna put in both quarts. And bone broth, traditionally, you let that simmer for a long time. You make it yourself, but I'm cheating a little bit because I bought my bone broth already ready to go. And once you put your broth in the pot, you're gonna add your chicken. And then I'm following up with the garlic paste. And you can do minced garlic as well, or your chopped garlic, whatever works for you. But putting your garlic into the pan, followed by your fish sauce and your soy sauce, adding those in. This adds such a nice flavor. And you're going to then follow up with your charred vegetables that you're going to pull out of the air fryers, adding them straight to the pot as well. And when they're toasted like this, it really helps to bring out the flavor. So don't worry about them being burnt or charred. Believe me, it's going to season this pho really well, and you'll see once you taste it. So they'll sit on top just a little bit, at the beginning, but as you let it simmer for an hour, you're going to let it simmer for an hour. You'll see that it's going to drop down to the bottom with your chicken, and that's where the seasoning happens. That's when it's all heated up really well and good. And since I'm adding shrimp, I'm going to put those in about 10 minutes before I'm ready for my recipe to be done. And while they're seasoning in those 10 minutes, I'm putting together the garnishes. And so I've chopped up limes, jalapeno. I have my bean sprouts sitting over there ready, as well as my red onion. And scooping it up, ladling it up once it's ready, about 10 minutes out, and putting it on top of my rice noodles. And I'm just pulling the broth out of it. You still have all of the seasoning in the bottom, but I'm pulling out the broth to put in my bowl on top of my rice noodles. And then lastly, I'm going to add in, those shrimp. You see the chicken, mushrooms, and other flavorings. And then I'm going to add in my garnishments. You see the lime, the red onion, the jalapeno, the bean sprouts, and it's a tasty bowl of soup. Yay!